welcome to my channel JMC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick and these are the prototypes of the box I'm making to me today. My sister arrived down 2 days ago and says, Jackie, and I says, what? I need a prayer box. I says, okay. She says, well, a hole in the top of it. Okay. She says, I says, what size? She says, about tissue box size. So I thought that was fine. This is my prototype of her prayer box, made using A3 card. It's not sticking because I only put inferior tape on it. Okay, so that was alright. That bit was easy enough. And then she says, but I need you to make the cards to go in them. Okay. I need you to put this verse on them. Okay. I need you to leave room for people to write on them. Okay. She says, and I need something to stand them in. By that stage, I was ready to open the door and throw her out, of course. But I didn't. And then she says, and can they be purple? Oh my giddy aunt, I'm telling you, I was ready to kick her butt out the door and say, you're not getting tea here ever again. But I didn't, of course not. So, these are the cards I came up with. This is the verse she wanted. I went into Word, I created a table, typed in the verse, then removed the grid lines from this bit, and that's how I got the verses. Printed it out onto lightweight card, and then these are just scraps, which was a great way to use up all my scraps of pattern papers. Okay, so this is the colour of the box, so we'll be doing right anyway. So I made a shadow box in there for the cards to sit in, which is good. I made 50, and then I decided I would make a sturdy, a reinforced box to sit out round it to hold it up as well, because it needs to be good and sturdy. And I didn't know whether she wanted it covered or not, so I just made a simple wrap that can sit inside it or be put in the bin. I really don't care. So that is the prototype. Right. Today I am going to be using, this project took 2 sheets of 12 by 12, another half sheet of 12 by 12, and 2 sheets of A3 card. This is A3 Crafter's Companion card that I bought in the sale a couple of Christmases ago. The colour just worked perfectly, so I says, right, I'll use that. And that way I didn't have the boxes and lids all in one. I didn't have to add in sections. So, it's quite possible to make it using 12 by 12 and A4 card too, because I did my first one with 12 by 12 and it was easy enough. I just did the base and 2 different sections for the side. Sorry about the gloves. It's winter again and my hands are cold and sore and they don't want to move. Right, so what do we need now? This is 8.5 by, that's the lid, that's the outer bit. Oh, there, it's underneath. Right, your shadow box is 11 by 8.5, and I've already scored this, and you score all sides at half, 1.5, 2 and 3, and you go round and you repeat that half, 1.5, 3.5, 2 and 3 on all sides, okay? Then at the top and the bottom only, you're going to go at 3.5 and score to the second score line only, which I can feel is there, okay? Right? So this one is it. Then you want to go to 5 and repeat it. Score down to the second score only. So that's at 3.5 and 5. And you're going to turn it round and do that another end. 3.5 to the second score only. And I'm feeling my way here because I can't see it. 3.5 and 5. Is that right? Is that what I did another side? Yeah, 3.5 and 5 to the second score lines only. Okay, can you see it any better on that side? So this is the side that will be inside. This is the side that you'll see, right? Then on the box, for a hold your shadow box, you need to, that needs to be 11 and an 8 by 8 and 5/8, okay? And you want to score all sides at 1.5 and 3. Okay? And you're going to do that on all sides. It's very dark and dull, miserable and cold in Northern Ireland today. Right. That's that bit. We'll just keep going while we're at it. Your wrap is 12 by 5 and an 8. 5 1/4, sorry. 12 by 5 1/4. And you want to score at 2 3/4, 5 7/8, 8 5/8, and 11 3/4. Now, that only leaves a 1/4 inch to glue together. So what I did was take a piece of the scrap card and cut a piece that's 1 inch by 5 1/4 and scored it at 3/4. Scored it at 1 2 3 4 5/8 actually. And then I'm going to stick that on there, and it'll give me a bit more to hold it together, because there'll be a lot of movement. Then for your lid and your box base, you're going to score them all exactly the same at 3.5 on all 4 sides. And I just do it as far down as I can, slide it up and continue. And you're doing that on all 4 sides on both pieces. Now I am hoping that this works, because that other card that I used is just cheap stuff. And this is thick Centura pearl. So we shall see. And if it doesn't work, that's it. She's not getting any. What day is it today? Wednesday. Oh yes, it's my grandson. It's 5 today. It's his birthday. He was a Halloween baby. So, Let's hope I get this film before he turns up. Right, there. And that's all your scoring done. So all you want to do now is burnish. This is good strong card, which is another reason I decided to use it. The only thing I was thinking of is when the prayer cards run out, will she come back looking for more? And if she does, I'm locking the door. Or she's scared of Zeke the husky. I'll just let Zeke answer the door and then she'll run away. Yay! I am an awesome sister. The crack is good in Cricklewood. Right. This is just our wrap bit. Okay, and that's not very much to attach it with, which is why I decided to make the other bit in the hope that it would strengthen it. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that on now. Okay, like that. Just let that sit there and dry is the word I'm looking for. Dry. My table's a wee bit dirty. Dirty beast. You're a dirty beast. There we go. There's a bit more liquor this thing. Right, what have I got here? You see, the thing is that this pattern is so busy, it's hard to see. This is the outer box for the shadow box. But I have to admit, I do like the colours of this. I think purple is my favourite colour. Closely followed by pink and black and grey. There's a little bit of white. So, right, that's that one. Then this will be the shadow box one. So, we should have 4 score lines on each side. Like that. My daughter bought me these gloves last year, Christmas. She has a friend, my daughter is a beauty consultant and a masseur, and she has a lady that she goes to once a week who, like me, has back problems, and she gives her a massage once a week. I never get a massage once a week, right enough, but then I'm not paying for it, so this is what the lady does. She knits things for babies, for charities, for, I think she's got her own little business. Right, now, them 2 extra score marks that you did. Very dark in that. It's my... My camera seems to be very dark. I'm hoping it's working okay. Anyway. Right, the extra 2 scores that you put in at the top and the bottom, you're cutting straight down them. First, through the first score line down to the second score line. Then you're going to cut diagonally to the score line on the left. And then you're going to cut straight down the next score line to the one below it and take that whole section out. Okay, this time down the score to the second score line, cut diagonally to the score line just right of it, then cut straight down that score line to the next score line and removes that whole section. Okay, oops, let me tidy that up. There. So, down the first, well, diagonal to the left one, and straight down to the next one, and remove. I wonder, this is Halloween night whenever I'm making this video, or Halloween morning, I should say. I wonder what the trick-or-treat situation will be. One year we didn't have enough, we had to go buy some more, and last year we had tons over because we hardly get any trick-or-treaters. So it's either feast or a famine. So we shall wait and see. As far as I'm concerned, Halloween is just a bit of fun for kids. Well, it's fun for older people too who like to dress up and get drunk. Right folks, apparently my camera ran out of battery like a bad boy. So, this is going to be our wrap. I glued that on wrong, didn't I? I did. It should have been glued on that way. Ha! Go me! Let's see if we can repair it rather than redo it. What do you think? Like that. And then that will go over like that so that you don't see the white. Okay, I can live with that. Where's my... Oh, there's my cloth. Right. So I've already done the cutting, so I showed you this, which is the shadow box, which we're going to glue together now. So you're going to start with your sides and put glue at the bottom. Okay, and then just fold it over like that, and that's your first side, and that will be your second side, like that. Okay, like that. Okay, and that one's going to go in there like that. Like that. And finally, number 4. Like that, okay? And then you need to let those dry. And you need to be patient, which is something I am not. And then you're just going to squeeze them up in whatever way you can get them, like that. And put a bit of glue in your corners there. And hold. More patience required. Once again, Jackie has no patience. Okay. So that you get a nice square finish with no gap at the side. Oops. Hold. Oops, can't get this one in. There. Okay. You can do it if you be into it. That used to be an advert. It's amazing the stupidest things that are stuck in my head. And the things that I don't remember at all. People, I had a brain hemorrhage and it affected my memory. And I remember the stupidest crap, hey, honestly. And then I don't remember people I went to school with. Now, it comes back in bits and pieces now and again, but I remember all the new stuff, which is just important. So, anyway, stop blithering and find the bits that need to go in there, Jackie. Right, so one shadow box for the use of, and that needs held there a bit more. Doesn't want to sit. Okay, da 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 da. Oh, Riley, stop that noise. I don't like that noise. Riley's sitting in the window, looking out at the birds, making a horrible noise, as if to say, I want to eat you. Bad kitty. Bad kitty. No eaty bad kitty. Right, so we'll leave that sitting there and cross our fingers. Right, this will be the wrap then. It's slightly long, so I'm just going to trim it like that, and then put my glue on there. Now that I've got a bigger bit to put glue onto, like that. The hardest bit about all this is the patience. Well, you could use double-sided tape, you know, but then it takes me as long to put it on, pull the backing off. I don't think it makes it any easier. Or maybe it's just because I'm such a blinking impatient person, as my husband frequently tells me. So then, oh, I didn't finish cutting this. The thing didn't. Okay, right. I must have realised I'd run out of battery by the time I got here. So, this is the outer box. It's reinforced. So, you are removing 3 outer squares and only leaving the in one. Okay? Them 3's going and this one in here staying. So, second score line. Cut straight down to second score line. First score line. Cut straight down to second score line. Then remove those 2 squares. Then remove the top square. And then miter. Okay. And the same over here. 1, 2, 3 are going. So, second score line, straight down to second score line. First score line, straight down to second score line. Then remove both squares. And miter. Okay, and that will be your outer box to support that shadow box. So you're going to glue on your, put glue in your 4 tabs. Okay, and fold them in and just hold them and make sure that your edges are flush, which means they're flat. You can't, there's nothing, this bit's not sticking out over this bit, basically. Okay, and then you're going to do the same on that side. Okay. And just hold it for a minute or two and burnish it. And then you're going to do the same on these 2 sides. So it's now 1:15. My grandson will be here at 2 o'clock, so I am trying to get this finished before he turns up. Because he will want to know what I'm doing and how do I explain to him I'm making a video for YouTube. Like, he's 5. Tyler now, Tyler's 9. Tyler knows all about it. Tyler went in and changed my YouTube picture for me. He says, I don't like that picture, I prefer this one from your holidays. And went in and changed it for me at 9. I had no idea what he was doing. So we're going to put the long sides in first because they're going to cover these 2 bits that you've just stuck in there and support them. Okay, so just straight down and over. And then burnish. And then straight down and over and burnish. So it's amazing what children learn these days. And he keeps talking to me about this game Fortnite. Oh my word. That he has for his PlayStation. And he's got a PlayStation at his house. And we just have the Xbox here. It used to be Ryan's. So he plays that when he's here. And he's trying to teach me how to use the Xbox. Well, I give up. He goes that blinking fast, I give up. And I says, but how do you do that? And he goes, boom. So I just said, bye. There. So that's our support for our... Now we just have to cross our fingers and hope the rest of it fits. And then that would cover it like that if need be. So now we just have to hope that the rest of it fits. So what I did was the score line, the first score line, cut straight down and mitered, and I turned it, cut straight down and mitered, and then I turned it, cut straight down and mitered, and turned it, cut straight down and mitered. And I did that on both the top, and I die cut my hole and the bottom, right? So this is the side I want out. So now you need plenty of stuff to hold this on. This is Shintura Pearl, it's heavyweight card. So it is. Right. So, oops. I must clean my bone folder sometime. So you're just going to fold them up in and do the same as you did with the other one. Make sure that it's flush here. And go the whole way around and do that. Lift that glue before it sticks to the joint. Right, and put them in. These are the last bits. Okay, like that. And then we're going to go round and burnish. And just check it's flush still, in case you have to slide it out a wee bit before it sets. And then do the other sides. Now the first one, the prototype I made, like it's really lightweight compared to this. I'm trying to make sure everything's flush. And glued. Okay. Right, let's cross our fingers. But don't hold your breath. One does not advocate holding one's breath. It is not something one should do. Oh, I forgot about my light. Oh well. Sorry about the lighting. It's a bit crap, but hey. One makes do with what one has. Oh, shut up, Riley. Making that funny noise again. It's creepy. He's making creepy noises on Halloween. Oh, wow. It's Halloween day and all I hear on the radio is shops are open 9 till 9 for Christmas. Yay! Come and see the Christmas lights being turned on. Yay! I love Christmas lights. I love the atmosphere. I don't like going out, but I like to look at it from inside the car. No, I just can't walk far. But I do love the Christmas atmosphere. I do have 3 Christmas trees, yes, I do. But only 2 are going up this year. Because Jade is home and she needs a storage space. So 1 in the living room and 1 in the hall at the front door, and that's it this year. What about you? I wonder what you do. Do you even like Christmas? back in there. Oh, goodness, I hope this works. Otherwise, I might just scream and not bother doing her one. Just give her that bit. Ha! She'd have my guts for garters. So she would. Jackie, that's all you get is Jackie. She turned up with flowers and I knew she wanted something. Right, I am hoping, and I don't want to put the lid on just yet, in case. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do this. Okay, how far did that go down? Just about half. Let's attempt it. I think that will do. You feel it? I'll be on it. It's still not dry because of the type of card it is. So off. Oh my giddy aunt. Yay. One prayer box complete with prayer cards. Yay, I'm so happy it worked. Right, so that's it for my project for today then. I hope you liked. I know it's a bit different, but different is good. So if you did like it, I would appreciate it so much if you would just give me a wee thumbs up. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much. And if you're not, would you please? I would so appreciate it. So, we're finished just in time. Riley's coming. Yes. Yes. So, till the next time, Jackie out.